Yo my people, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, and before we get into it, if you please don't mind, like, comment, subscribing down below. You know we left like the video. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. So today guys, I'm bringing you guys another Naruto video. It's a quick discussion video. I just want to run some things by you and get your opinion on the matter. As you guys know, two blue vortexes right now is going off. It's amazing. I can't lie, in my personal opinion, it's one of the best mangas I'm reading at the moment, just because there's so much happening, action-packed, every single manga. Like, it's literally just discussion after discussion because we never know what's going to happen next. It's just hype all around and I'm really enjoying it. But there are some issues that I have with this manga that I cannot get past, and I want to share that with you guys today. So one of the main ones that I'll say straight off the bat is that there's not enough characters included in this manga. I feel like there's really a lack of fan favorite characters, like characters that I can enjoy that are not part of the main cast. You know, there's Aida, Daimon, Delta, there's Kawaki, Mitsuki, Boruto, Sarada. You know the main cast already. You know what to expect from them. You know where their storyline has to go. The issue I have here is that there's a whole other, at least another, how many other teams in this show, and we're not seeing any of them. All we're seeing is the development of Team 10, and that's more or less because the Hokage is what Shikadai's father. That's probably the reason why we're seeing this, and we have to obviously understand the dynamic of how Shikamaru is living his life to how he's making decisions as a Hokage. I understand that. I just feel like there's an opportunity to fully flush out and display and also expand the horizon of jutsus and techniques and storylines that characters can go through in the show. There's really room for some good complex storylines that could be happening here, you know, including things like overcoming depression or like PTSD from war. Some of these serious themes that were shown throughout Naruto can also be displayed differently, if not the same, in Boruto, sorry. And I feel like this is really holding the show back, because right now it's all just fantasy, aliens, shonen, with a hint of like dark fantasy when it comes to the art style. Nothing too crazy for it to be like a standout show at the moment. It's just hitting all the right points for your casual shonen audience. I believe it needs to go deeper than that. I believe all the living off your predecessor's hype, which is obviously what Boruto is doing in this case, is played out. You need to give Boruto his own identity. Some people can argue that's what they're doing by trying to bring in aliens, but you don't want to shape your own identity by destroying your last identity. That's something you don't want to do, because that will basically isolate the previous viewers or the people that love this show for what it really was in the beginning. Will automatically isolate them. And a lot of people will have gripes about the things you're retconning and things like that will just turn people off the show and turn new people off the show, because they'll obviously talk to the old people in the show, and the old people will let them know that, listen, this show used to be 10 times better. They've changed it to basically draw you in, and now there's no substance, which is essentially what's happening. A bunch of aliens, a bunch of what we would have called ninjas back in the day, and crazy power levels, which is why I'm essentially complaining, because these crazy power levels, as necessary as they are, they also isolate three quarters, or if not 2/3 of the cast gets isolated when you bring in these powers without fully flushing out or fully investigating the character levels of the characters that you have, essentially. Like, there's no chance now of us seeing a character like, for example, there was one character that we saw in the Boruto series. He was like a samurai. He was set up like Mifune, you know, unsheathed style, Yai style, you know, stuff like that. Really cool characters with amazing character designs, just left to the wind, left to the dust for characters that are following costumes that are guided by the affiliations. So for example, obviously Sarada looks like someone that will come straight out of the Uchiha clan. Boruto obviously looks like somebody that'll come out of the Uzumaki clan, and obviously so on and so forth with all the other characters. This character looks so fully unique. He kind of even look like he had like a street design wear to him, because he was so unique. Very modern, very like receptive to the audience that Boruto's reaching today. Nothing was done with the guy. And believe you me, I was watching out for him very regularly, because he's the type of guy that will do Mifune's triangle and circle, you know, the unsheathed style, the slice right through you, then once he sheaths the thing, that's where you take your damage. Amazing scenes like that could be put into the anime that could boost it, skyrocket it 10 times. Obviously, it's perfectly capable of doing that now with characters like Boruto and Kawaki, but you would expect that from characters like them. you would expect them to receive their shine in accordance to the role that they play in the series. And they're obviously main characters, so they're going to receive their shine regardless of whatever you put them or whatever you choose to do with them next. It's these characters that don't receive their shine that I believe earnestly need the attention put on them. They need to have their shine be basically applicable in the show and be allowed to be liked by the audience. I mean, I got nothing wrong with character designs like BORUTO, Kawaki, Delta, Ida, even Konohamu. No problem with these designs. They're very, very good, very well thought out, but they're predictable. That's the issue. Like, it's not surprising that Boruto, being a rogue ninja, is going to dress up somewhat like Sasuke if Sasuke is his teacher. It's not surprising. You know what I'm saying? Characters where we have nothing behind them. You can make up their lineage fresh. You can make up their involvement in the story fresh. Really give them a position in the story in which they matter. When they don't do that, it's frustrating. I know, I'm aware that Kishimoto was writing the story, and obviously he's handed it over to Akimoto, and Akimoto is having trouble flushing it out. And I really believe that he is having trouble flushing out the story in respect to what obviously Sensei would have preferred. It's just frustrating to know that there's a whole other cast in the background waiting to be let loose, waiting to have their powers explored, and we're not getting any of that because obviously everyone loves Boruto and Kawaki. I mean, guys, that's just my 2 cents. If you did agree with anything I said in the video, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe down below. Your night goes already. And until next time, guys, peace.